What is going on, everybody? How we all doing? And welcome back today to a brand new episode of Driving Doncaster, our FIFA 17 Road to Glory career mode, where we're trying to take Doncaster Rovers all the way from League 2 at the bottom to the top of the Premier League. Today's episode number 9, I think, off the top of my head. And once again, we have got another 3 games in the league for you. Last time out, if you didn't see it, I'll put a link to that video in the top right hand corner of the screen now. But it was an excellent episode for us, and we finally look like we're heading in the right direction. But if you're still enjoying the series, do enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a big thumbs up on this episode, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if this is in fact your first time here. We'll also be having a brand new play review coming out later today. This will be a double upload, the first of 2, and yeah, it'll be a brand new in-form play review hopefully. But yeah, we've got 3 games today again in the league. I think we're going to get straight into it because we're going to be sticking with exactly the same team that we were playing in the last episode. I'll show you that when we get into the game, but before we do that, I will show you the player upgrade from last time out as well. So the player upgrade was for Connor Mason. He's the wonder kid that we got in the last episode. He's a centre-back, and a few of you commented, but by pure coincidence, it's now our place that gets his comment put through again, and we do it completely at random. And he wanted to see orange boots, which he already had equipped. He also wanted to see black gloves, which we have given him, and the short-sleeved untucked. He did want to see him wearing the number 6, but unfortunately that was taken by Reece Brown, another one of our signings, so I couldn't give him that. So I've gone for the closest possible, which was number 5. So I hope you're happy with that now, our plays. But without any further ado, let's jump into the first game. Here we are then, lads. It's the first game of today's episode. We're playing against Wycombe Wanderers. We are at home, and like I say, last time out we played 3, won 3. If we can repeat that again, that would be absolutely exceptional. Doncaster were currently sitting in 8th place after that nice little run of form last time out, and Wycombe are struggling down in 15th. But it's still a very, very close league table, still very early days. Like I already mentioned, the team's exactly the same as last time out. We'll show you that in just a second. But the one bit of news is that coming onto the bench is Andy Williams. He's actually just come back from injury, and he'll be replacing Marquise, as he hasn't really been doing the business for us. We're still the best defensive team, and by quite some way as well. 5 goals less conceded than any other team in the league. That's pretty impressive. So here's the team. I keep on saying it doesn't reflect it properly on this team management screen. We're basically playing effectively a 4-4-2 with Dal playing at the centre forward spot, with Blair leading the line. We've got Brown on the right, Watson and Rowe in the middle, Ojo in the middle, Ojo on the left side. We've got Sinclair, the 2 youngsters, Adrabayo and Mason at centre back. We've got Lund at right back, and then in between the 6 we have, of course, got Etheridge. But let's jump into this game now, and hopefully, like I say, continue the form that we showed last time out. That Dole link up with Blair's looking good again. Blair, can we go alone across the keeper? He's gone near post and he parries it away. We've got a corner, and all of a sudden now we are growing into this game. Come on, can we make anything of this? It's Watson. We're going to try and put it in that back stick area. It's not a bad ball, you know. Oh, Christ. What a header that was. It was Mason as well, the new boy. Could have, maybe should have made it 1-0. Leaps like a salmon back across goal. Keeper had completely committed the other way, but unfortunately it goes over the bar. Oh, that was a bit dodgy. Oh no, we're going to be punished. It's stupid from me. What a save, Etheridge. Completely bailing out my stupidity. Thankfully it's straight to Etheridge. Can we get a counter attack? I wouldn't imagine so. Now that's half time, lads. It's 0-0. And we need to be grateful for that, really, because a couple of lapses of concentration from myself more than anything have gifted Wycombe at one particularly fantastic chance that Etheridge did well to save. Our best chance came from the corner routine, where the new boy headed it over. Unfortunately, though, other than that, there's not been too much going on. Come on, come on, make the run. He has made the run. He's onside. Please put this in. It's Matthew Blair. He does not miss in front of goal. Matthew Blair with the simplest of runs. We picked him out, and he slams it home on his left foot. This man is a flipping legend. I don't know how he does for Doncaster in real life. You Doncaster fans that watch this series, let me know about Matthew Blair. But on this series, he is absolutely sensational. Just swings that left footed again into the corner, and we take the 1-0 lead. Do manage to get away with it. Bit of a dodgy pass out from me there as well, it must be said. Namane now to bring it out. He's got the fresh legs. Play it down the line, son. We've picked out Reece Brown. What can we do? Namane still going. We're going to go one more across to Blair. Oh, go on. Oh, he nearly pounced. That was a nice little one-touch move. Look at the run. Look at the run. It's Coppinger. He's fresh off the bench. Coppinger yet to score for us. Oh, no way. The run was made by Williams, so I went for it, and then he just stopped his run. Thankfully it's full time and we get the 1-0 win, but that could have been 2-0. Maybe I should have just gone with it with Coppinger, but we get the 1-0 win. So many of our results, well, in the last episode at least, we're just winning by fine margins. We just seem so solid at the back. If we can nick that one goal like we have done again in this game, we are just able to get the 3 points, which is absolutely ideal. The great team has to be built from the back, and that's exactly how we're looking right now. You can see it's a pretty even game. Wigan had 6 shots, 3 on target. We had 5 3 on target. Matty Blair taking the major opportunity when it came our way. But the 3 points is all that matters. We're going to jump into the next game of today's episode and hopefully make it 5 wins in a row. Jesus Christ, who the hell is that for Portsmouth? He looks absolutely massive. So here we are then, lads, the second game of today's episode. We're playing against Portsmouth without Fratton Park. You can see we've just crept into the playoff place. He's currently sitting in 7th place right now. We've made a couple of changes for today's team. We've brought in Middleton for Watson, who was just a little bit tired. We've also taken out Reece Brown and brought in Jamie Coppinger for exactly the same reason. Portsmouth lining up, as you can see here, Gary Roberts, their captain, and a bit of a legend for Portsmouth, I'm led to believe. But it's going to be interesting to see how we get on here. We've had 4 wins in a row. We're going away to Portsmouth, definitely one of the bigger teams in the league. This is going to be a real test. Oh, we've been danced inside of there by Gary Roberts. We need to stop the turn. We've not stopped the turn. And it's 1-0 to Portsmouth, as easy as that. They've absolutely, I mean, it's poor defending, truth be told. We should be stopping the turn. He turns to face the goal far too easily and hammers in a shot. It looked very powerful. I don't think there was a lot Etheridge could have done about that, but we were danced around once there. And then look at that. That's just awful defending. Just opens up like the Red Sea. And yeah, we've got a game on our hands already here. Come on, great tackle high at the pitch. Come on. We've got runners here. We've got runners. We're going to try and use Matthew Blair's. Come on, Blair. Come on. He's got the beating of the defender. Come on, your right foot. My God, this kid, Matthew Blair, can finish with either foot. It's almost an identical finish to the last goal in the last game, because it goes in the same place, but this time we've seen his right foot. Has this kid got hidden 5-star weak foot? That is absolutely insane. Look at the technique again, just to swish it across the keeper, if anything. I mean, swish, debatable use of the word swish there, but we're back in the game, 1-1, and we haven't looked great in this game so far, so that's really good. Come on, force him out of it. No way, he just burnt past us there. Come on, we need to be careful. They're going to whip one in surely here. I don't know why they didn't cross one in there, but Mason, as he does, going out looking for that ball. And again, look at him go. Mason, what a bloody hero! Connor Mason. My good God, this kid has got talent. Come on, play it in behind. He's got the pass as well. Come on, Kieran Dow to bang it. Oh my God, we should have scored, but Mason, what a player. Good ball inside. We need a runner. Look at the top, we've got some runners. Can we put this in back stick? It's Coppinger. Great ball. Oh my God, what a chance that is. It's half time and we should be ahead. We had a terrible start to this game. Couldn't get out of our own half. Portsmouth went ahead very early, but ever since we've scored, it's been all Doncaster. I don't know how we're not 2-1 up here. It's really poor play by Portsmouth. Can we take advantage? What a ball that is. Middleton, come on. We're not having many chances here. Middleton. Oh God, I thought he was going to give a penalty. What's the runner? Oh, he's turned me now. It's Roberts. Far too easy. Oh, he's put it in as well. 2-1 down with 5 minutes left to go. It's been a very close game. We were turned far too easily there by Roberts, the captain. And he may well have won this for his team unless we can get a very quick response in the last 5 minutes. Oh, we just committed with the defender far too soon. We went looking for the ball. We should have stepped back. And we've been punished for that mistake. There's the final whistle. Portsmouth saw it out, unfortunately for us. They saw out the last 5 minutes. We've come away with a 2-1 defeat. It's our first loss after winning 4 games on the trot, unfortunately. But we just need to make sure now that going into this next game, we don't lose the game. Don't get into a rut. We need to pick up 3 points in the next one and get straight back on track. The one thing I will say as well, camera battery is about to die, so forgive it. There's probably not going to be any face cam for the last game and the outro. But yeah, let's jump into the last game and try and get back on track. So before we do jump into our last game, we have got the skirt reports going back, seeing if we've got anyone that's coming in, the likes of what we had before. And that's promising. I've got to say, this looks promising. This lad's only 15, but Liam Price looks like he could be another beast. And, my God, I tell you what, I don't know if we're just getting really lucky in Australia or what, but Liam Price and Alfie King both look like very, very promising players again. But it's the same story in Belgium again. These players look okay, but nowhere near to the level as what we're getting from Australia, unfortunately. So we sent those to the youth squad, and hopefully, like so, we can get those into the first team and growing as soon as possible. You can see Alfie King is currently 17. He's a centre-back. His overall is currently 50, which isn't great. He hasn't really got the greatest stats now looking at it, to be honest. We are going to give him another month just to see how his stats go, but he might be getting the chop, whereas Liam Price, currently a 57 rated player, only at age 15, he could be the real deal. He's a striker as well, which is exactly what we need, so look forward to this guy developing. Here we are then, lads, it's the final game of today's episode. The face cam has just died as predicted, so apologies for that. We're taking on Yeovil 10. We are at home and we have made a couple of small changes to the lineup. We've actually dropped Matty Blair back into that centre forward position to try at Mandeville, who's a young striker who's only 19. We've not used him yet in this series, but somebody commented last video saying that he was doing really well for Doncaster in real life, so I thought we'll give him a go, see how he performs. Give him 45 minutes. If he does well, we'll leave him in there. If he doesn't do the job, we can obviously pull him out and replace him with someone like Kieran Dell, who we dropped because he didn't do fantastically well in the last game. But you can see there's the league table. We're currently in 7th place, so just about hanging on to that playoff spot after that last game against Portsmouth. But we need to win this game, get back on track and pick up 3 points. Lund, Watson, won't play that. Turn Blair. Oh, Matty Blair on the turn. Smack that, Matty. Oh, unlucky. We should get there with Namane, another player that's coming into today's game. Actually, I forgot to mention Namane's coming because Ojo said he wasn't feeling up for it, unfortunately. But Namane is still a very good player, and hopefully he can do a job for us on that left-hand side. Well played. Adrabio just shoves him out the way, man. Brown's gone for the give and go, and he has got it back. Come on, Brown. Well played. He's dodged the tackle there. Play that inside. It's Matty Blair. Oh, God, look at the space for Namane here. Completely opening up Namane. We're going to probably go with him. Smack that. Hey, come on. Oh, God, I thought it might go in. It hit the post and it hit the keeper's back there, I think, just going out for a corner. Come on. Oh, God, there's been an injury. Is this for us? It is for us. And this is the worst case scenario. Matty Blair has picked up an injury. He's been our best player this season by an absolute mile. If that's anything serious, we could be in big trouble, because like I said, he's been the one getting all the goals. We're going to sub on Kieran Dell, because that's where he's been playing anyway, and we're going to have to trust in Mandeville to do a job there. We have still got, what's his name on the bench, haven't we? Yeah, we have still got Marquise on the bench here, but that is a massive blow if that's a bad injury. That's half-time, lads. We've definitely been the dominant team. I don't know if we've done enough to really be ahead. That's not been that dominant, but we've been shading it so far. But really, the match has been marred by the fact that we picked up the injury to Matty Blair, which could be an absolute killer. I mean, Yeovil haven't really threatened whatsoever. We just need to make sure we get the goal that I'd say we do. I mean, if we keep it up, we will deserve to win. That's the end game here. We need to make sure we keep on playing like we are, and hopefully the game will be won and the goal will come. Thankfully, it's stepped in by Mason, though, as he does so well. Bro, can we go for the give and go this time? This is what I'm playing for. Down the line. Now back inside. Well played. One more. Oh, just don't hit it. Come on. Oh, my God, that was a chance. Come on. Give us that chance that we need. This is where we need Matty Blair. Although, Houghton. Oh, God, he didn't get anywhere near the ball. If Houghton goes down now, that's a penalty. Come on. Dowell. Oh, my God. That is the story of that match right there in a nutshell. We kept on getting into great positions, and every time we were about to get the shot away or that clinical pass, it just wasn't quite happening, unfortunately. It's a 0-0 draw. We're still looking very, very solid at the back, but we should have picked up 3 points there, and 4 points out of 9 in this episode isn't anywhere near the form that we were showing last time out, but we're still playing well, and I still feel like that we can push for that automatic promotion place. The big news out of that game, though, was definitely the injury to Matty Blair. It's going to be a huge blow for us. I mean, I'm hoping it's not going to be a big one, but you can see from the stats, Yeovil didn't even have a shot on target, only 2 shots in the entire game. We had 5-2 on target, but the amount of times we were in good positions and just couldn't pull the trigger quite, and that's what's cost us that game, essentially. But let's round things up by looking at the league table and also praying that Matty Blair's injury isn't serious. Well, it's not great news. Matty Blair will be out for 4 weeks with a sprained ankle. It could have been a lot worse, but it could have also been a lot better. So a bit mixed, that one there. Player conversations, we've got something here. It's from Ojo saying thank you for not playing him. He wanted a bit of a break, and we gave him that in the last game. And you can see in the league table, we are currently sitting in 7th place, still at the bottom end of those playoff spots. But we're only... we're 7 points away from automatic promotion. If we can get another good run going, especially the way that we're defending. I mean, you look at the fact we've got 8 draws. If we're going to turn a few more of those into wins, we would be sitting very, very pretty right now. I will say as well, that last result looks even worse when you look at the fact that Yeovil are sitting down in 22nd place, who really, really should have won that game. But that is going to end up this episode, lads. We're now 19 games into this first season. I hope you're still all enjoying it. There won't be a player upgrade today. We've done a lot of the first team now, so we'll maybe do a couple more of those over the next sort of 5 episodes, let's say, and then hopefully there'll be some more players potentially coming in January that will be able to upgrade. But yeah, leave a big thumbs up on this video if you did enjoy it. As always, subscribe to the channel if you are new, like I mentioned at the start. And yeah, I'll speak to you all later on. There will be a player review up from one of the brand new players in the team of the week, so I look forward to speaking to you all there, lads. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Nidge out.
Yo, he's Nidge, plays with big games and player reviews are getting insane. He entertains while he elevates, his video quality resonates. On career mode, he got lots of vids uploading off and he's rocking it. He's got the confidence in all his commentaries. Videos range, they often vary. Got Need for Speed and a road to glory. Just watching vids and you know the story. The content is underrated, I'm understating, so don't ignore the like.